Op die vooraand van die eerste internasionale krieketwedstryd tussen Suid-Afrika en Nieu-Seeland in die Paarl, het die Proteas se kaptein, AB de Villiers, gesels oor hoe hy sy rol gaan verander na die paaltjiewagterdiens aan die nuweling Quinton de Kock oorhandig is.
Apparently you guys have to win series 3-0 to maintain your #1 status in the world as the top ODI side. Is that something that at this stage of before 2 years before a World Cup, is that something that's important to you guys?
No, not really. Look, we're just going to say the normal stuff. We will take it one game at a time, obviously, but it'll be great if we win 3-0. But we know this game too well that you can't get ahead of yourself. It's got a funny way of biting you when you tend to get ahead of yourself. So we're just focusing on the first game here at Paarl. We would love to go up 1-0. We know they're a very formidable ODI team, and they've upset a lot of big teams in the past, including ourselves. So we've got a lot to prove. We haven't been very consistent in the ODI format, well, as consistent as we wanted to be. So a lot to prove to people and to ourselves. We would like to be a consistent team, especially thinking of the Champions Trophy coming up in the UK.
It's been a long time since you played a 50-over one-day game, going back to September last year. Are you does it take a big change in mindset? Do you have to say that let's put a test aside, 2020 aside, and think about a new way of doing it?
Yeah, it's been a while. We're probably a little bit rusty in a few areas, but I haven't captained for a while, especially not with, well, I've never captained without the gloves in hand, which will be something new to me. I'm really looking forward to that, giving myself opportunity to really focus on the captaincy, to communicate nicely with our bowlers. So I'd say that obviously we haven't played for a while, but we're all professional enough to know what it's about. The basics still stay the same. And we just got to focus on that and make sure we do the basics really well come tomorrow in the Paarl.
That was a point that you made, I think, when we last spoke in England, that you were working on your communication skills with bowlers. How are you feeling about that? Are you getting there?
Yeah, I found that really difficult with the gloves in hand, which will not be the case now. I think it'll be a whole new experience to me. Not being behind the stumps, I'll obviously have the freedom to communicate with the bowlers. I think I'll have a lot more time, not having the keeping responsibility on my shoulders. So I'm really looking forward to the new experience. I'm looking forward to communicate a bit better with my bowlers and to interact with them a bit better, to get behind the thoughts and the game plan.